guys? So we are currently at Sunday brunch for Danae's early birthday celebration.
Y'all want some hummus?
Yeah, I want some. That sounds good.
Yeah.
And I start prep tomorrow, so just kind of living it up, eating and enjoying it before the end of the year starts tomorrow.
Places.
Okay, the Benedicts.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we both are.
I got crab cake, egg Benedict. Twas a successful brunch. Just dropped off baby girl at her house. I don't know. I've been jamming to Tory Lanez's new mixtapes, like 2 new mixtapes. Fire! Holy crap, guys! If you haven't listened to Tory Lanez's new mixtape, go get that, man, for real. So as some of you already may know, for those of you who don't, I am unofficially starting my contest prep tomorrow. So what that means is I will be starting to track my macros like 100% for 2 weeks to kind of figure out where my maintenance needs to be. And you know, after those 2 weeks is up, that's when the official contest prep starts, meaning I figured out my maintenance, I've dropped my water weight and everything like that, and then everything will be kicked into full gear with cardio and everything like that. So bittersweet, like I am kind of going, you know, to the direction where I am not fitting my clothes, like my pants are getting tight, and I guess because it's both, like I'm getting kind of bigger, and well, that's just one reason, I guess. That's the only reason. But I got a pretty freaking eventful day ahead, so about to go get a haircut right now. Hair's getting a little bit long. So after that, I am kind of get some light. After that, I am going to go to my old house to kind of get the final stuff I need from there and officially move everything out, because they're gonna clean out the house, and then I think we're gonna put the house on the market. So after that, I am gonna go to the gym, get a good lift in, because yesterday I didn't work out. So gonna do that. After that, gonna go grocery shopping. And then after that, yeah, I got a lot of things. After that, I'm gonna go to Shali and Danae's house. Well, Shali's house. The 4 of us are gonna book or plan what we're gonna do. The 4 of us are gonna plan what we're gonna do for Thailand. We're gonna plan our trip and everything like that, like all the islands we're gonna visit and everything. Just get everything mapped out so we know what we're getting ourselves into and how many days we need to go for. And after that, I'm gonna meal prep, or I'm gonna cook my meals and then kind of have everything planned for a couple of days so I can properly track everything. So yeah, it's a pretty eventful day. So right now I'm heading to go get a haircut, so I'm obviously gonna show you what it looks like. Pretty excited. So just got to the gym, gotta hit quick push workout before I head out. I went home after a haircut and just got some clothes from my old house, and after the gym I'm gonna try to hit as quick as possible. But after the gym, I'm gonna go grocery shopping, and then Shali and I are gonna go out tonight. We're gonna go out to a bar and then kind of talk about where we want to go for Thailand. So I hit this quick push workout and let's get it. Alright, so just got home, and I was trying to film inside HEB, but I feel like everyone was looking at me and they would probably say something to maybe like a manager or something like that and just not let me film in there. So I was trying to be like as sneaky as possible and just as sneaky as possible and just like show the foods that I bought. So this is my first ever grocery haul, obviously, for my prep, and I haven't grocery shopped like for myself in, wow, like since July, to be honest. Like I've just been eating out a lot and just, you know, having people cook for me and stuff like that. So it feels good to kind of buy groceries and just, you know that, you know, you're eating clean for once and stuff like that. So bought just the basics and just trying to ease into it. Nothing too drastic, didn't really spend too much money, $75, which is good. Obviously because the fruits were like really cheap. So that's what's going on right now. Gonna cook something and then probably head to Jessica's house because I think Shawley's gonna pick us up from there. Yeah. Yeah.
It's with me, that's a definite. Now you better with it, dog. Gotta fuck them all before you meet the president.
That person cooking for me again. Cooking me some chicken. Some chicken. Smells like La Madeleine. I'm gonna try the chicken right now. It's like really salty.
What the heck? What the heck?
Wanna try it?
Yeah, I wanna try it.
Wow. The flavor is good, it's just really salty.
Alright, I cook it again.
No, it's fine, I'll eat it. You probably put a lot of Himalayan pink sea salt,
No,
right?
I barely put any. Cook well though.
But salty, right? What is good, everyone? Good morning. First day of contest prep. First day. So just got to work right now and made my meals for work, and I'm doing something completely new, and I don't think anyone has done this yet on YouTube, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I will be doing my first ever intermittent fasting contest prep. So I guess for the first 6 weeks or so, obviously I'm going to try this out. The first 6 weeks or so, I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting, pretty much in a 16-hour window fast with an 8-hour feeding time. So yesterday I began, I guess you can say I began my my window. So I stopped eating yesterday at 10 p.m., which 16 hours later is 2 p.m. today. So from now on, I stop eating at 10 p.m. and I start eating 2 p.m. the next day. So right now it's 8:40, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hungry, but you know, it's something to get used to. It's a very different form of, you know, dieting and stuff like that. So I am very excited, but I'm very hungry right now. So my current macros are 60 fat, 365 carbs, and 180 protein. I might go 65 fat, but that is my pretty much 2-week unofficially starting contest prep ordeal, in which I kind of gauge my maintenance because I haven't been tracking macros for a very long time. So those are my starting macros, and there's not going to be any refeed days so far. I'm just going to go the first 2 weeks of just trying to gauge everything. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. Starting weight is 175 pounds. Got a little bit heavy. And I plan on dieting down to 148, which, you know, about 27 pounds, which isn't too bad. It sounds like a lot, but I do have to remember that there's a lot of water weight. And yeah, I'm really excited, guys. And it's just something very, very different. And I guess a lot of you are probably going to ask why I chose intermittent fasting. And I don't think there's a really like a significant reason behind it. It's just because I wanted to try it, and I wanted to kind of show you guys that, you know, it can be done on contest prep. It's just all in the mind, you know. It's a very, very tough thing to put up with, and I know that putting your body in a prolonged state really does help you burn fat a lot more efficiently. I'm not gonna say better, because, you know, at the end of the day, it is about like how many macros you put into your body per day. All right, guys, just got to the gym and about to hit back and buys. So this whole week, since I will be I'm still in the testing phase of my macros, so I don't really know exactly where my maintenance is, because obviously I haven't tracked in like almost 6 months. So I'm starting a little bit high. You guys already know my macros, 65, 365, and 180. So with that being said, this week I'm going to be going pretty much like as heavy as possible. I'm going to pretty much do everything under the 8 rep range, like obviously like including all isolation movements, except like, you know, biceps and stuff like that. I really want to gauge where my strength is at with everything. I'm gonna go as pretty much as heavy as possible, you know, without really training to failure, because I don't really do that. So that being said, at the gym we are giving out these little gym pads. So this is a gym pad mini. It's not too big, and I want to kind of start writing my things down, because I know last prep I actually gained strength, which sounds weird. And at the very end of my prep, like the last 5 weeks or so, my body weight ratio in accordance, like how many pounds I was lifting in comparison to the beginning of my prep, I was so much stronger, because I lifted almost the same weight, but I was like 30 pounds lighter. It's insane. So some of the lifts I actually got stronger, and I think it's because of the consistent macros. Like you're consistently hitting your protein every single day. So even if there's like a caloric deficit, you're still getting like a consistent amount, you know. And so that's how everything is right now. Still feels weird that I'm on prep. I just like really just wasn't mentally prepared. I just like decided a week and a half ago that I'm gonna jump into prep. So here I am today. I'm on prep now. So I don't know, I haven't gotten used to it. And it's 5:15 right now, and I've only eaten 85 carbs, so I have like 280 carbs left that I have to eat in 4 hours. So that's gonna be a bit of a challenge. But yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna write what exercises that I want to do. I'm gonna write the exercises that I'm going to do today. So I'm not gonna really write a program. So whatever I do today, I'm gonna write down everything, and you know, I can kind of look back on it depending if I do different or the same exercises or anything like that. But regarding the main lifts, like, you know, rows and stuff like that, it'll probably be, you know, those will obviously be the same, like squats and stuff like that. But I'm talking like lat pull downs. Someday I won't do lat pull downs. Someday I'll do, you know, other sorts of pull downs with different grips and stuff like that. So gonna just start writing things down, and yeah, that's what's up. So gonna get to it. What's up, everyone? So for this commentary, I thought I'd kind of answer a question or two from the Instagram pictures. So I got a question that says tips on not letting filming in the gym distract you from your workout too much. Just started a channel. That's from John Fernandez. I guess one of the things is that I never had this problem. Like when I film in the gym, it kind of keeps me more motivated, because it seems like when I record, it's you guys are watching me. So don't let it distract you, man. Just think of it as when you're on camera, you have to have strict form. Otherwise, you're having shitty form. So really, really focus. And since you're able to look back on how you worked out, like your form and stuff like that, that should honestly keep you in line. So that's my little take on that. Another question is, what are essential supplements to use during your contest prep? Shout out to Monster Salads that helped me a lot this last year. A couple more months of bulk left for myself. Hell yeah, bro. Volume for the win. Volume king, guys. Essential supplements, I wouldn't say anything's essential. Food definitely is essential in my opinion. But if I were to say anything for contest prep, I would definitely say branched chain amino acids, because, you know, since you're short on food, you have a caloric deficit. Amino acids really are needed, especially for protein synthesis. So I would definitely recommend amino acids, and obviously creatine 5 grams per day. And that's pretty much it for me. Do you think you had enough time to improve your glutes and hams in the off season? I don't think so, and that's the reason why I'm not doing bodybuilding this year. I told you guys that I wanted to bring out my glutes and hams, and you know, I wanted to prep because I want to do a show. I wanted to be lean, and if I'm dieting to the point where I'm getting like pretty shredded, I might as well compete. So that's my little take on that. And since I kind of disappointed you guys by not getting big enough in my glutes and hams, I might as well just do physique and kind of get my feet wet with that, since I've never tried it. Let's see. When did you start lifting? 8 years ago, guys. A long time. How would you compare the Alpha Elite gyms to other gyms? Pros and cons to Alpha Elite. I love Alpha Elite, man. The equipment is amazing. That's definitely a pro. The bad thing is like the weather change. Since it's not insulated, Alpha Elite feels like the outside. So if it's really humid on the outside, it's humid in the gym, super humid. The weights are all super wet and stuff like that. And if it's really cold, it's like a freaking freezer in the gym. So that's kind of how it is. It's really shitty. Any advice for someone cutting for the first time? Definitely try out your macros, and experiment with high macros and a lot of food. So that is that. Last question, guys. Let's see. Is it normal to lose loads of strength during cutting? Yes, it's definitely normal since you're dropping a lot of body weight. It's definitely normal, but you have to try to prevent it, guys. I look at it as you need to give your muscles a reason to stay. Thus, meaning lift heavy. Since your weight is going down, you're not going to have as much force output. That's why you have to keep heavy, guys. Like, you have to maintain that strength and beat that mental barrier to tell, like, your body's telling you it's too heavy. You have to beat that, guys, because if you don't, you're going to lose a lot of strength. And when you lose strength, you lose muscle. So that's my little take on that. Like, you have to lift heavy, guys. And that's why I kind of start my prep by kind of gauging where my strength is at. And like every time, like before I start, like when I start my prep, the first week or so, right? Just like right now, I am pretty much taking a whole week to gauge my strength levels. I'm writing everything down and doing low reps. Like, everything is going to be 6 to 8 reps, obviously besides arms, but everything is 6 to 8 reps because that is my strength. My strength range of reps. So that's what I like to do. And then after that, I can kind of gauge my entire contest prep on how I'm doing. Am I going up in strength? Am I going down in strength? Okay, what can I do to kind of improve on that? And that's pretty much it, guys. There's nothing really to it. You just have to kind of block it out. You have to really block it out. It's difficult sometimes, I know, but sometimes you can't listen to your mind. You have to listen. Like, you have to kind of beat it away and fight that out. So that's it for the commentary, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you, honestly, for tuning in to my new prep series, my season 2 of my competitor series. So please enjoy the rest of the video. And give this video a like if you liked this video, if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. So please enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Can you give him a kiss? Yes. Yeah.
He's like awkward.
Yeah.
So just finished the workout, awesome workout, and Tim got me some Burger King. However, this Whopper has cheese, so it doesn't fit my macros. Like the cheese doesn't fit my macros, so I'm going to take out the cheese, or as much as I can, but it's on the fucking patty, so do the best I can. But Whopper with cheese, so hell yeah, my boy Tim coming through. Oh my god, guys. Shit! That's the beauty of flexible dining, guys.
You're gonna look back on these days and be like, hey, remember when I used to be able to eat a Whopper?
Yeah, like
He's so happy right now. That shit cold as fuck.
Bro,
He's so happy. Bro, you gotta replay that in slow motion. His eyes. That Daniel face, bro.
Alright guys, so about to make some Kodiak cakes. I had a Whopper, so I'm kind of like low on protein, and trying to, I think I have like 180 carbs left, and I got 2 hours to eat, I think, and it's a bit difficult, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna hit 1 serving of Kodiak cakes, so that's gonna be my main thing. I'm gonna add some stuff on top, maybe some fruits or something like that. So I think it's been a while since I've made a Kodiak cake, but it smells really good. I'm pretty excited to eat it. Let me get that, actually. I'm gonna be eating a lot of this, I feel like, in this contest prep. Check this out. Steady hands, steady hands, steady hands. Got him, coach. Got him. So, there's a serving, 1 1/4 servings of Kodiak cakes here, and I'm gonna show you all my macros, what I have left. I don't have a lot, so we'll see.
Out of shit! Yeah, I can move there.
My mom's talking about
Go
poop.
move there.
My mom's talking about poop. Yeah, Malona ice cream bar. Alright, so currently I'm at 175 protein, which I have 5 more, 242 carbs. That means I have 123 more carbs and 15 more fat. So I'm going to eat some Sour Patch to hit my carbs. Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to eat 1 serving of Sour Patch watermelon, which is, I think, 11 pieces. My dad just took off his pants in the background. Sour Patch watermelon. 40 grams, which is 11 pieces, sorry, 9. Excuse me. So that is 0.81. So this is gonna be, no, 0.81, 30 carbs. So I still have, wow. So right now it's 8:43, which gives me an hour and 15 more minutes to eat. And I still have like 90 carbs. So 90 carbs, no protein, and like 16 fat. What kind of dance is that?
My dance. Special signature move right there.
Alright, and then I'm gonna eat these lobster chips, or these crab chips, which are like 6 fat per serving and 7 carb. Damn, it's fire. So, I'm a little short on my macros, but I'm at 175 carb, 279 carb, 175 protein, and 50 fat. So my carb is actually a little inaccurate. I'm actually at like 315 or so, but I'm a little under on both, and then that's because, you know, I'm just getting used to everything, and it's a little difficult, to be honest. Like, I don't know, it's like very hard, and it's fine. I'll just be under a little bit, and I can kind of gauge it and see where I'm at. So yeah, it's a pretty successful day, to be honest. Like, good training session, good day, and hit all my macros. I didn't hit all my macros, but for the most part, and feels pretty good, to be honest. Like, just to be back on a regular routine, and you know, I'm just ready. Like, I'm ready to be like shredded already, you know. And so yeah, I'm going to let's see. Right now is 9 o'clock. I might eat a little more candy just because, but that's pretty much gonna conclude today's video. It's gonna conclude the first day of prep. Feels good. Feels good to be back, just to be on a diet regimen again. And you know, who knows? You know, I might be shredded in no time. Just kidding. It's gonna take a long time. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's gonna be a great series, guys. I'm so excited. And let's get shredded. The competitor is back. See you all tomorrow.